Hey, what's going on? Oh god. Let's try that again.
Ladies and gentlemen, listeners and learners, welcome back to the Triforce of Shenanigans podcast.
I forgot.
No, I'm leaving that in there. That's beautiful. We haven't done this in a minute, as evident by our not uploading, and so I asked Gabe if he wanted to do intro, and he's like, yeah, I got it, and he forgot this isn't. It's not a YouTube intro. So welcome back to this episode where I am one of the three hosts. My name is Levi. And I am joined here by my other two hosts. Today is the main host
Brendan.
Not the main host.
Oh, nope. Nope.
And the main host is Gabe. Yes. Look at that. Oh my God, we're so out of touch.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
So without further ado, I'm going to pass the torch off to Gabe for the episode to host and run. There you go, buddy.
So for today, what I want to do is, you guys can go ahead and find a couple of like really, really weird news headlines, like the weirdest news headlines you possibly can, and then make up one that just seems out there, right? And what I want to do is I want you guys to give them to me. I'll try to guess which ones are real, which ones are fake. And then afterwards, you tell me what the real one is, and then you can either, if you want to, go through, actually talk about what the article is, or if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine too. If you guys need a minute to search up some ones, we can also do some small talk in the meantime as we.
Yeah, small talk. Brennan, you got anything?
Yeah.
Brennan, you got anything?
Small talk.
Or Gabe, do you actually? You know what, host? Talk. Do you have anything?
Do I have any small talk? Brendan, have you seen the Minecraft movie yet? Because I went to it with Levi. No. It was surprisingly good. Like, you walk into it expecting the worst movie you have ever seen in your entire life.
Well, look, the Leo movie does exist.
The Leo movie? What the hell is that movie?
It's a movie about where Adam Sandler is like.
I don't watch movies.
Leo is an animated movie where Adam Sandler is what is he? He's a classroom pet iguana who gets all the Snapchats of the 6th graders before they go to junior high, and he snaps them as an 80-year-old lizard and talks about family and life. And exactly. It's a weird like pedophilia type movie that I'm not into. And Adam Sandler, check yourself before you do anything stupid.
I don't gotta lie, but I got 2 truths.
All right. Let's see. Small talk. What's new? I've solo flawless dungeons. A lot of them, actually. Got one done earlier today. Duality. Let's see. What else? I built a bunch of new magic decks in the meantime.
I'm building. Brennan, I don't know if I've told you about this.
Oh my God, this is better.
I am building a Call of Cthulhu game that's based entirely around the song Hotel California by the Eagles.
That's funny.
So it's a D&D horror style game built around the Hotel California song.
You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Are you gonna have a sweet? Are you gonna have a sweet guitar solo in there at some point?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. What else is new?
The Eagles are just gonna be there.
Oh, I have fun news. So
you have fun news.
So I have a concert this weekend for orchestra here at college, and my parents and one set of my grandparents are coming up to come see it, and Alyssa's parents are coming to see it as well. And we're all gonna go to dinner afterwards. And this is the first time most of them have met.
I thought you were gonna say the news.
I know Kevin invited me and everything to the restaurant.
You have to go. You have to go.
I do have to go.
We already made reservations, bud. Tough.
Okay.
Yeah, tough.
You can say -1.
I could get a gun
down the stairs
to kidnap you, but like you don't get a choice.
That's crazy.
I just want to sit in the middle of. I'm realizing.
Look, to be fair, Mitch and Kate. Look, it's not going to be that bad. Mitch is Midwestern Midwestern dad who has a touch of autism who teaches third graders. So it's exactly what you think. It's a very heavy Minnesotan accent who just doesn't stop talking about fishing, golfing, and the Gophers. It literally those are the things. Katie
All right, I can tell him the school has Gopher season tickets, and he'll be my best friend.
Katie doesn't talk to people because she's an introvert. Kevin can talk to anybody. My mom is an introvert and doesn't talk to anybody. My grandfather is a grandfather and can find a conversation with anybody. And my grandmother has learned from my grandfather. And then there's Alyssa, Gabe, and I.
And I'm just coming because Kevin invited me.
Bro, the stakes are gonna
Nope,
be
you're
on
part
point.
of that family now.
Yeah,
You're part of that family.
We're fucking.
I guess.
Levi adopted
We're
you.
fucking.
I'm just the weird thing over
yeah,
the
that's what
corner.
I meant.
Ripping. Anyways, so that's
Okay,
that's a fun new thing that is
Why
happening.
did Steven post a video of himself? Sorry.
I don't know, bro's tripping. Bro's tweaking. Should we
Sorry,
look at it?
I
Should we
don't
look
know
at
why.
it? Should we look at it?
No. You know what?
You should look first, so that way, just in case. But anyways, so that's new. Yeah, that's about it with me. Brendan, how's the kids? How the wife and kids?
Oh, they're good. One fell down the stairs, came back up, then
Did they
fell
fall-
again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they fall down the stairs or? That's okay. Look. I've long made the joke that I won't abuse my kids unless I have really good reason to. I'm kidding, obviously, unless they don't want to help me take over with the Viltrumite Empire. In which case, do they really think they can stop me?
What's 17 more years?
Why?
What's 17
Watch
more
it.
years?
Watch it. No,
I can always make a
literally
new.
watch it.
I can always make a new kid.
Watch it. Watch that video.
Watch it. All right.
Don't watch the end. He shows his dick. I'm
So,
joking. I did
I
not
got
want to see
bored,
that.
and hey Google,
You might have to
Intruder
pause
alert.
it before the music starts, because I don't know if it's copyright.
You picked the wrong house, mother.
wait,
All right. Bro is tripping.
That's literally what I saw.
Bro is tweaking. Oh my god. But yeah, that's all that's new with me. I've just been no-lifing dungeons, doing classes, and
I haven't been haven't been. I've been playing less Destiny because I'm sick and tired of it. Currently,
That's fair.
it's mostly because the update hasn't been announced yet.
yeah.
Oh, do you like the new TV? You
Hi,
listened to it
TV.
last time.
Tell your TV I say hi.
He says hi.
Hi.
This guy down there says hi.
Hi. Anyways.
You just hear a hi
know.
from the TV.
So, with that, unless anyone has more small talk, should we move forward with the topic?
Yes. No. Yes.
Maybe.
No,
Yes.
I don't know. Yes.
Yes.
maybe.
Okay. Brendan, if I don't say yes, I think Levi's gonna hurt me. So I think we better.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Grabs his can of Mountain Dew. Oh, another can.
Yeah. I had an empty one
Another
here.
one.
Another one.
He realized his first one was full and just like, "Never mind."
Yeah, I had just opened it. Bang.
There's two options. You can make a mess or squeeze it. Oh, or don't squeeze it. You
Alright,
really
alright.
wanted to squeeze
I like
it.
squeezing it in.
So time for you guys' first headline. Levi, odds are even.
Tails.
He got you there.
All right, Brendan gets to go first.
All right.
Okay, I got you with the headline.
All right, all right.
Runaway horses gallop through central London, blazing a path of mayhem and injuries.
Okay.
Does
okay.
London have horses?
London
Comments?
definitely has horses. London definitely has horses.
What did they destroy?
Alright,
What did they destroy? Wait.
I have no idea. I literally haven't read anything.
Because what is there to destroy in London?
Maybe.
Now,
You can't fuck
like
up their teeth
buildings.
anymore.
Well, because like in London, I know in London, I'm not gonna specify anything. I'm not telling you if it's a thing, but I will help you with a hint. London, people do walk like everywhere in London. You like most people don't drive in London.
Yeah,
That is fair.
They do walk a lot.
Yeah, but what are you gonna mess
So,
up their
in
teeth?
that-
Their teeth are already fucked up
Alright,
as is. You
alright.
can't get it worse than that.
Now, either the real or fake one, depending on which one you did first.
Wait,
Oh,
I
have
Brennan,
two
Brennan
real
has two
ones, I
real
gotta
ones.
be
Yeah, he doesn't have
honest.
a fake one.
Oh, okay.
you want to hear the second real one? It's really funny.
Brennan's gonna come up with a fake
Well,
one.
I'm supposed to guess which one's real or fake, so I should know if this is a real one or a fake one.
Oh,
Well, they're both real, so.
so guess
Sorry.
fake. Guess fake. You won't know balls.
I'm gonna guess the third one he says is the fake one.
I'm gonna
Well,
send,
you're correct.
I'm gonna
Okay.
send Brendan a real one. All right, guess if that's real or fake.
Okay, the last one I have is Michigan judge Walmart shoplifters to wash cars. They don't want them to do time. There's and his boss stepped on the hose, which I don't understand that part, but
Oh, his boss probably just didn't let him do it.
probably.
Michigan shop.
But I think it was funny.
Michigan judge wants Walmart shoplifter to wash cars.
All right.
I mean,
so
is that a punishment that you can? I don't know if that's like a.
Well, he has to like do it for free. I think. Like
yeah,
he
but,
doesn't
but
get.
usually it has to be community service that you get off of. I don't know if
And that
that's,
could. No,
Well,
he said.
I think there can
Okay,
be,
have
like, certain things you
Well,
can-
give free car shares which serve the community service and possible discharge the people from stealing from big retails. That's what the another part of it
I was gonna
says.
say.
So it would be like community service.
I was gonna say because
apparently.
I don't think you can technically just be like you have to do this. Like you're gonna like I can't just like be
But also-
a judge and say and like I get that that's
It
not
also
something.
depends where you are.
Yeah, and
too.
Michigan might be completely different. I don't know. They're a bunch of weird
Yeah.
weirdos up in the Midwest. Trust me. Bunch of weirdos up there. Yeah, no, Gabe, you're outnumbered
And
here.
and shoplifting is not really a crime in most states. It like is, but like it's a
It's like a
misdemeanor, isn't it?
not
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
misdemeanor.
like
normally,
those are like that's like kicking under the
you've got-
rug and not worry about it. You know?
You've got like misdemeanor theft, and then you have like felony theft or grand
Yeah,
theft.
yeah, yeah. So that's probably why they can get away with that
Speaking
because
of
it's
Grand
not.
Theft, can you believe GTA 6 is gonna come out? Is it this year or next year?
I think it's next
I
year.
think
I
it's
think
probably
it's
in, like,
2026.
5 years.
I think it's
I know,
2026.
yeah, it's probably saying a date. It's probably
Probably
gonna be
in, like,
next.
5
It's
years, if we're being
next
totally
decade.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I never got into the GTA games all that much.
Oh, GTA 5 was fun.
Like
back
I
in-
like I definitely played some of it. Like and I loved going to like the military base and driving on top of like it was definitely fun to play, but I never like I never latched on to like even the story as much as some people did. Like some people love that story.
Yeah.
And I'm just like and like that's fine. Like good for them, but I
Yeah, there's like
never-
people that can like constantly quote it.
Yeah, I'm like I have no fucking like I played the free deal and I was just trying to get into the military base to get a fighter jet to blow shit up. Like that's all I ever did. I'll be completely
Makes
honest.
sense.
I stole people's cars, drove over the fence on the military base, and got into a fire and prayed that I could get into the jet without getting shot down. Flew up, prayed I didn't get shot down, and then would go blow things up on the freeway. And that's all I did.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But like, it's crazy that some people are still like crazy about that. Although I guess that's a lot. People can say that probably about a lot of games. Like people will probably say that about Destiny.
Yeah.
I'm surprised anyone
Destiny's
gives a
10-year-old game. So
Yeah,
like,
but Destiny had more things that came out consistently.
that's fair. That's
Right,
fair.
right. So
Well,
even,
it depends. If you play online for like GTA 5, they had like a lot of stuff.
Oh,
They still have
okay.
updates still this day.
Gotcha. That makes sense then. Because
They're
like,
like, I like it doesn't make sense like the story mode like that doesn't make sense like story mode and you just keep constantly and constantly
Right,
doing
yeah.
it unless you're a speedrunner, which
speedrunning
I
is
like
a
those
different
speedruns. Those are
speedrunning is a different
yeah,
story. But
the speedrunners most likely hate it, but they like going fast to get through it.
dude, I hate like when you have to do something a million times, even in like Destiny, you know those like voice lines and shit. I got
Oh,
so pissed off listening to voice lines during my like Ghost of the Deep or any like I have voice dialogue turned off right now just because I'm so sick of hearing Eris Morn going into duality or freaking whatever her name, Sloane in Ghost of the. I'm just like, shut up! I don't care. I've heard this 100 times.
Mara going into Last Wish.
The
Oh
Dreaming
my
City's most
God.
closely guarded secret.
Yeah.
She is known as Riven, Riven of 1,000 voices, the last known Ahamkara. She has been taken, and her death is your call. That's it. That's the end of the voice line. Yeah, that unfortunately is the end.
Remember the rest.
But yeah, no, that's crazy. That. Anyways, yeah,
Fair
I mean,
enough.
I guess it's a valid. I
Alright.
didn't know that they could assign you car washing as a. Because usually it's like for community
Yeah.
service. Usually it's like go volunteer at a shelter, go
Mhm.
work in the soup kitchen, go clean up trash on the highway, like something like that, where it's just like,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
Alright,
it did say
so
it did.
Brendan, I
say
didn't really get a
unusual,
chance
so-
to guess like real or fake on yours because you had 2 real ones.
What if
Yeah,
he was playing you
but
the whole
the
time and
real-
told you both, and he told you they're both real, and they both were fake?
And I got something to announce.
Oh!
They were both fake.
They were both fake.
Oh! Were they really?
Nah,
Ah.
no. I found a random website that said weird news. It said strange news. And there's also one was like
Don't-
I don't remember what it exactly was, but it was one that a man said he pushed a guy off a cliff, but said it was a bear. Then he got sentenced to
Wow,
prison.
cocaine is a strong drug. Holy shit!
That's what he said.
I don't know.
That's
know
what
this guy
the
for
thing
now,
said.
but-
I don't remember. I don't remember the exact like headline of it, but I saw that. I was gonna do that one, but I was like, nah, the other horse one was funnier.
All right, so
All right. Levi, you
So-
got a real
so
one
I-
and a fake one.
I have three. I have 3 of them. So I got 2 real ones, 1 fake one, and I'm not gonna tell you
All
which.
right,
it
all
is.
right. Try to guess the fake one here.
So starting us off, Florida man accidentally becomes mayor of small town after mistaking election booth for a taco stand. So
Okay.
that would be really funny.
So 38-year-old Greg Thompson, yeah, that does sound like a Greg thing, has officially sworn in as mayor of Spudville, Florida, after wandering into a local taco stand. So the small town. So what it says here is that the small town like didn't have like an official like mayoral office because it's not like big enough to have an actual town like a mayoral office.
Gotcha.
So they held it at the biggest thing they had that was like fairly well recognized, which was the taco stand. Put in his order, put his name on the order, dropped it in there, and ended up winning mayor because he's the only guy who ended up running in the.
All right.
That'd be
So, yeah, so I saw the sign that says vote here and figured it was just a trendy new name for a food truck. I just wanted spicy
Oh,
crunch
man.
wrap, and some lady handed me a sticker and told me I won. Yeah, that sounds like Florida, man. That
Mhm.
sounds like Florida,
All
man.
right. All right.
All right, my next one.
Thanks.
Wait, hang on, where? Boris Johnson gets a surprise peck from an ostrich in Texas.
Wasn't Boris Johnson the old British Prime Minister?
Yes, former Prime
think so,
Minister Boris Johnson received a memorable welcome from an ostrich at the state park in Texas when the towering 2-legged bird gave him a peck, according to a video on Sunday. The video posted by his wife. In the video posted by his wife, an ostrich slowly walks toward the car
yeah, that's
before
funny.
poking its head through the driver's seat window, where Johnson is sitting with his son on his lap. He was driving with his son on his lap. That sounds very safe. And once in
Everyone
front of
does
Johnson, the bird quickly pecks its beak towards on its lips.
So he gave him a kiss? Wait, what?
Or
that doesn't pecked.
towards
Wait,
his hand,
what?
yeah. Oh Christ! Johnson
Oh.
yells before driving off in the video. Too funny not to share, Carrie Johnson said in the caption on Instagram.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Interesting.
And last but not least.
And now the fake one, right?
Yes, yeah. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
King of the underworld, alligators in sewer myth is true. Workers find out in jaw-dropping video. So the whole myth that there's alligators in sewers is actually a true thing, according to this video.
What? Wait. Who said it was a myth?
I'm gonna say that the
Said it
so
was
if
a
I had to
myth.
guess, I'm gonna have to say it's the
Oh,
the-
hang on.
the,
I can read you the. Oh my god, I can read you the deal of
Okay,
this.
all right.
Let's see. Oh, they do not
You
give
have
you a
more
lot.
information?
A work crew, was at a Sunshine State reality. I'm pretty sure that's probably supposed to say realty, maybe. After discovering, oh no, made a surprising discovery, or found a surprising reality after discovering a 5-foot gator residing in a sludge-filled pipe. Just another reason not to go wandering down into the stormwater pipes, a spokesperson said. Of the underground. Of the
Why
new
did you
underground
make him
station.
like country? Why you said that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're telling me that if you see a gator in a pipe, you're not going, just another reason not to go down to them sewage pipes. Yee! You know, like,
All right.
Public
all right.
Works team had dispatched a robot equipped with a camera to get to the root of why a cluster of craters kept appearing on the road above. Worker student found out something far more terrifying lurking beneath the surface. On Friday's inspection, you'll see in this video they came across a 5-foot alligator.
Not that big a one.
It's really not. When gators can get up to, I mean, we did a whole episode talking about how big they can get. So go watch that one if you haven't. They can get a
You
lot
have
bigger
any
than
questions
5 feet.
about alligators? We got you.
We
covered.
did, yeah. We actually do got
Does
you
it say
covered.
where? Does it say where, by chance? Like where?
The Sunshine State isn't Florida the
Yeah,
Sunshine
yep.
State?
It's also Florida. Yep, Florida. People
Okay, I was
taking
just
over the world.
I was just asking because it could have been even smaller if they would have said like it would have said like
Like Mrs.
Africa or something like that.
Oh, true.
No, I mean like like one of the people
Alright.
call stuff weird nowadays. I know
So
those
the
are probably
only
not
one of
states,
these
but
that I really think is true is the Boris Johnson one.
Okay.
And so it makes between the two Florida stories whether one's real, one's
Wouldn't it
fake.
be
I
crazy
think
if I made up the two Floridas? Or wouldn't it be even crazier if both the Florida stories were true and the Boris Johnson was the actual fake one?
the only one that I'm thinking. Yeah, right. Well, the thing is, I had already maybe seen the Boris Johnson before,
That's fair.
so
I
I
did-
actually do
I
know.
think
I
did too.
will tell you the Boris Johnson one is a real story.
I thought I saw that one too. I saw Boris Johnson
Yeah.
on one of them,
Yep.
but I didn't fully
Okay,
read it.
so I still think the fake one is the taco stand.
You think the fake one is the taco stand?
I
And
think the
drum
fake
roll,
one is the taco
please.
stand.
Well,
Oh,
as
screen
it-
sharing
as it
and
turns out,
Green-
I mean, you're both are in. As
I-
it turns
I-
out,
I
the
am.
fake news was the Florida Man taco stand. I chat
it made the
GPT
most sense.
I chat GPT that one, and the Florida Gator story. Here, actually, you know what?
Also, that makes zero sense.
That is
Who
not
said
a
they
5
don't
foot-
live in Stewart?
That is not a 5-foot gator. That is tiny.
Also, who said they didn't live in sewer pipes?
That is not a. That is not a.
Also,
5-foot
you have to
gator.
realize the videos
Well,
are
it-
it most likely is. It might be a little less than that, but because you have to
No.
realize the video's like weird.
No,
like, that camera's
No,
like
that's
a weird
That's
angle.
way too small for 5 foot.
Now
Well,
that-
also depends how big the pipe is.
No. That's way. I mean, even so, that's way too small. He's not wide enough to be
Like
5-foot gator.
videos, do stuff. Too.
No, I think
Also, who said this? Who said they don't live in pipes?
Well,
I like to.
no,
please tell me.
it's because so they don't like live in them. They will go in them, but this guy apparently has been that gator apparently been living in there for a few weeks, which is why they'll go down
makes-
in there for like the water, but then they'll go out and leave and hunt, and then if it like gets too hot outside, they might go back inside, or not in sewage pipes. Sorry, in like drainage pipes, they'll go in those, but in like actual sewer pipes, they don't usually go in those because the water is mucky with human excrement. But
Also, I feel like alligators go anywhere though.
they
Like-
kind of do. I've got another shot.
Also, I could tell I also knew. I had a feeling the Florida one was fake.
So now, because I wasn't.
The I mean the taco one. It was too funny.
'Cause I
It was
technically
too
won't
funny
be
to
able
be
to guess
real.
Brendan's. He gets to guess next round. So Levi and I find a couple more news articles.
Guys, I have another shocking piece
And
of shocking news article headline. Ready?
Oh,
Ready?
Wait,
Trash.
hold on. Use it next one.
No,
Next
trash.
one.
No, too
Trash.
late.
No, trash. Trash
You're
Destiny
sharing-
player
Oh.
solo flawless is a dungeon. It's crazy. I don't understand how.
Kaido
he did
has
it.
so little health.
I don't
What the?
understand. I don't understand.
Wait, why
how he
does
did it.
Kaido have so little
I don't understand
health?
how he did it. I mean, he clutched meta hard. I mean, he's using Lord of Wolves like a little scumbag that he is. I mean, who would come on? Get
Also,
ready.
I like to tell you that I'm pretty sure you didn't kill Kaido. That health, she has 6 million. You didn't do 6 million.
It was probably my unraveling that got her.
No, still, no. That would count as damage.
I don't know.
You just didn't do enough. That's funny.
I don't know. Yeah, but this wasn't me. This was some player who's just crushing Lord of Wolves like hard meta.
Yeah, I didn't think it was you. Yeah,
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be me.
you're not as good.
No, I couldn't do that. I haven't even like. Come on now. Oh, you know what? That's
Yo,
what it
you're
was.
lucky
I
you
see.
got
I know. I see.
teleported. Half
I
the
see.
time you
I
don't
see.
get
No, I see what
teleported.
it was. I see what the problem is. I see how she didn't take the full 6 million damage. Ready? Watch. So the player kills her, does the 6 million damage. Ready? Throws a healing nade right here. Boom! It hits her. It hits her
Oh.
just enough that I see it now. I see it now.
Why did you throw a healing nest?
I don't know. I just felt like. I mean, he must have just felt like it. It's just a weird thing. Yeah. So weird. I don't understand how they could have done it. That dungeon is impossible. We all know it. We all have tried it.
I have, and I got screwed over every time
I
today.
know. I watched. I was like, oh no.
I literally literally one of the times second encounter, a guy was in the floor to like get the cap the get the
Oh
thing.
my
One of the
God.
guys so the bearer
Alright.
didn't spawn because there was one in the floor.
So Gabe, what are we doing now?
Whoever's guessing for mine. I have my 3. I have 2 real and a fake. So Brendan's guessing
and a
this
fake.
time.
Sure.
So Levi, if you want to get yours while I go over mine with Brendan.
Yes.
All right, Brendan. The first one I have.
Mhm.
Mysterious blue cows appear in rural Kansas.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want me to go through this one or?
Up to you. Up to you.
On April 10th, 2025, rural farmers in rural Kansas woke to find an unusual sight. One farmer's cows had mysteriously turned a deep shade of blue overnight. The phenomenon had locals baffled.
Okay.
All right, next one I have. KFC introduces fried chicken flavored toothpaste.
Ew! Ew!
To remind you that
No.
60% of sales on Amazon come.
KFC recently introduced a fried chicken flavored toothpaste. The flavors are inspired by all of KFC's 11 herbs and spices, according to news release. It's like biting into a hot, juicy piece of KFC original chicken. This toothpaste is irresistible, coating your teeth in flavor before leaving your mouth feeling fresh and clean. I feel like brushing your teeth with something
No.
that tastes like fried chicken would not leave you feeling fresh and clean.
It wouldn't. I'd be like, I have to
Right?
go
Like-
brush my teeth again.
Okay,
you-
okay. Last one. Tortoises at Philadelphia Zoo become first-time parents at nearly 100 years old.
Aw, congrats. I hope that's true.
A pair of critically endangered Galapagos tortoises at the
Oh,
Philadelphia
that's
Zoo
good.
have become first-time parents. All right, so which one do you think is fake now? Is it the mysterious blue cows in rural Kansas? Is it the KFC fried chicken toothpaste? Or is it the Galapagos turtles having
Which one I'm hoping it
their
is,
first
but I
egg
don't.
at
But I
nearly
think it's
100 years
true.
old?
I
Never mind.
think it's I get. I guess it's like I think it's the first one. Like I
The,
would. Yeah.
The blue cows.
Yeah, I'm probably wrong, but I'll go with that.
You were correct. The blue cows in rural Kansas was the fake article.
Oh. I also only said that because you said way more about the toothpaste one than that
is
one.
fair. That is fair.
Then
I just
the
chat
last one just
GPT'd
makes
this
sense.
one, and it's like, oh yeah, that, and then I started reading the article. It's like, oh, none of this actually makes sense. What the hell? Yeah. Anyhow, yeah. Unfortunately, the KFC toothpaste is real.
I'm sorry. What
I
now?
was not paying,
I'm sorry.
bro was not paying attention.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
No. you're-
KFC toothpaste.
There's
Yeah,
no
no,
way.
So
Is
here's
this
the
like
actual
that
news
bacon, like
Here's the
the
actual
bacon
news
dum
article.
dums? No.
Bacon dum dums.
You like the lollipops that you used to get like when you go to the bank as a little kid, but there's a bacon flavar or popcorn flavor. That's fine.
So yeah, KFC recently introduced a fried chicken flavored toothpaste.
That's how I feel, Levi.
It's being
Exactly
put out
how I
by
feel.
High Smile.
Bro, what is wrong with the human race?
I don't want this. Wait, who would
It's
want
Who
this?
wants
out.
this? Who wants
It's
this?
out after it was released.
It's
Okay, I
sold
feel-
out. There's
There's
I feel
also
like this could
KFC
be like a-
electric toothbrush for $59.
Okay, that makes more sense. That one makes more sense. I know it's expensive,
The
but that like makes
toothbrush,
more sense.
Yeah, the toothbrush makes more sense, but the actual
the
Yeah,
toothbrush.
no,
I get. The
literally.
toothbrush I get. Why? Why would you?
I
do
feel
that?
like I
apparently
feel like people bought that
finger-licking
just because of.
toothpaste appeals to
Ugh.
oral care-minded public.
Wait, am I stupid or people are just gonna keep eating the tubes and get addicted to it then? If it tastes like that,
Probably, dude. You can probably make some like.
and you're not supposed to eat
Bro,
toothpaste.
you can probably make some like heroin with toothpaste. I have no idea what you can
it
make. with
is
toothpaste.
fluoride free, so I don't think there's really too much of
Oh.
negative effects if you do eat it.
Oh, is it?
God, but can you?
Then that makes sense. Oh yeah, but still, you're gonna eat it all. Then you're gonna eat the whole tube and have
I'm
to
done
buy
watching,
more.
I'm done
No.
watching. That's disgusting. All right, are you ready for mine, Brendan?
As long as they don't market toothpaste for.
No. I'm not. Mine aren't that bad. Mine aren't that bad.
I just threw up a little.
Yeah, no, bro. Same. Loki, same.
Another one that just no.
How I feel. Exactly how I feel.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
So starting us off, Judge shames Royal Air Force engineers who stole Paddington Bear statue.
Oh, they stole the statue, right?
You know
You
who
wanna do a
Paddington.
little
You
more?
know, like the bear Paddington. You
Nope.
know that, right?
Yeah.
No.
You know, Paddington 2.
Hang
Not
on.
from Paddington 1, it's from Paddington 2, you know.
Hang on.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
The bear. Paddington the,
The
bear.
bear.
Yeah, here, let me see if I can. Share.
Make sure you don't. I won't
yeah,
click it to make. Gabe, you click it first to make sure I can't read anything.
No, this is the right one.
That I'm not
Paddington-
supposed to.
Paddington the bear.
Okay, I'm looking.
Yep.
This guy.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. I didn't know his name.
Yeah.
I never knew his name.
Paddington. Yeah, so Judge shames Royal Air Force engineers who stole the Paddington Bear statue.
Okay.
Yeah, the fictional orphan bear who came from England to Peru. Or let's see. Two men who had been drinking kicked and yanked on the statue of Paddington, the fictional orphan bear who came from England to Peru, until they broke it in half, and then they took it. The judge chastised the duo, both military personnel, for the antithesis of everything Paddington's character stands for.
Okay.
And they're part of the Royal Air Force that I believe is British. So two
Yeah.
members of the British Air Force got drunk and then broke a statue of a bear from a movie and then took it. Apparently. Allegedly. Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Rare and mysterious whiskey bottles found washed up on beach. Man and his dog find 11 bottles of whiskey buried in the sand. A Whiskey River wasn't on Austin. What the fuck is that last name? There's no way. That guy's on Austin's mind when he found an ocean of it. A Prohibition era stash, to be exact, washed up on New Jersey beach while he was walking his dog last month. Even for a guy who doesn't drink, it was a rare find, and it made an even better story to tell. The history behind it is part of the mystery and really... Wait, the history behind it is part of the mystery and really adds to the allure, Austin says. He's a Coast Guard helicopter rescue swimmer. Okay. Interesting. He just gotten off of a 24-hour duty and decided to take his fuzzy sheepadoodle for a walk near a pier named south of Atlantic City. I take him to the beach to play just about every day. I was throwing the ball, and my dog tends to rub himself in the stuff that smells weird. So there's brown bottle in the sand. He starts rubbing on it. Said his dog forgot about playing and became very focused on whatever's in the sand. I thought, oh man, it looks like a bottle of pee. All right. So bro found a bootlegger's stash.
You had to see that part.
yeah. But yeah, so apparently bro found 11 bottles of Prohibition era alcohol in New Jersey.
Of all places?
Yeah,
okay.
Anyways, and the last one. Michigan man discovers rare legal loophole and declares his backyard a temporary country for 23 minutes. In an unusual mind of legal curiosity and sheer boredom, 42-year-old Jeff Lafferty successfully declared his backyard an independent nation for exactly 23 minutes on this previous Monday afternoon, exploiting a rarely cited clause in the 1912 Municipal Zoning Code. He's a freelance photographer and avid Reddit user. Claims he found a loophole while researching obscure township boundary laws for a trivia night. There was this footnote referencing something called the Zone Novus Temporaria, and I was like, what the hell is that? He said. Turns out it's a provisional zoning classification that technically allows for unincorporated land to function as autonomous if left unregulated for more than 100 years, not exceeding 144 square feet. Or not exceeding 144 square feet. So naturally, he marked off a 12 by 12 patch of lawn with pool noodles, planted a flag, and made it from an old Hawaiian shirt, and declared it a sovereign microstate of Jeffristan. Wow, bro is real original. So he contacted the local news. The local news, had them come check it out, and then got it. And then the city just ended up saying it's not an actual.
Okay. So just recap. What was the first one?
The first one was the Paddington statue. The two drunk
Yep.
Royal Air Force Guards break and take. The second one is the Prohibition bootlegger stash on the beach of New Jersey that looks like piss. And the last one is a Michigan man makes 12 by 12 square in his backyard to make a separate country for 23 minutes so he can be on the local news.
Okay. I think. Sometimes. I don't think all the time.
I tend not to. But I tend not to because it gives me.
We have to shut up after.
No, hang on. I tend not to think all that often, but here's the thing.
I swear to God, if this is just a picture of the thing when I click on.
But here's the thing.
Oh my gosh. That build up was so much because you had to think of you had to type of the thing.
I love that joke so much. It's arguably one of my favorite jokes.
Okay,
Say that again.
I think it's
Dude, these are some good
the
ones.
It's the first one. I'll just go with the first one. I don't really know, so I go with the first one.
It actually was the separate country one. So
I only didn't like disagree with that because there's a town in Wyoming or somewhere up here.
yes.
I don't know if it's in Wyoming.
It
That's not doesn't say they're I don't know how to explain it. They're like in a country. They like identify as a country. I don't know how you
Yeah,
would put
yeah,
it.
they
But
identify-
they're a country and they're in a war with Iraq.
Yep.
Current.
Yeah. It doesn't even have people that reside in it. It is a no-person city-state that nobody gives a fuck about. That is at war with Iraq currently, I believe. I think that's correct. Yeah.
I thought
no.
there was people there. I thought there was like only like not that many people, but they like said they're to be an independent country and like no one said anything about it, so they just became one.
Yeah, kind of. I don't
think
know.
that's,
I
like,
don't
how
remember.
it's played.
It
I don't
might be,
remember
yeah.
exactly.
But yeah, so Paddington, so Daniel Heath and William. Here, actually, I'll just share my screen because this will be a lot more convenient if I just do this. Yeah, so Daniel Heath and William Lawrence, both 22 engineers in the RAF, admitted in Reading Magistrates Court that they were responsible for the March 2nd vandalism in Newbury, hometown of Paddington creator Michael Bond. The judge went on to say Paddington Bear is a beloved cultural icon with children and icon alike. He represents kindness, tolerance, and promotes integration and acceptance in our society. Your actions were the antithesis of everything he stands for. See, what were they sentenced to? Statue of the Bear signature, blah 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 blah. What were they? Yeah. Please look after. We're drunk during the escapade and captured by. Yeah. Crime could only be described. So they got wanton vandalism, and the two had failed to uphold the respect and integrity of expected in the military. Wow. They each had to pay like $3,500 to repair the statue. That's kind of crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, each, yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah.
The next one is.
I thought this was a real one. I was I said like a lot of stuff washed up anyway, so I figured that it's real.
Yeah. It's just crazy to me that it washed up here, of all places.
Yeah, that's what I was like weird too.
Because prohibition, like a lot of the prohibition stuff happened more internally in the country than towards the shores, meaning that a lot of people wouldn't have dumped theirs in like the ocean. But yeah. By the way,
finds a way to the ocean all the time. So.
By the way, that was the name that I was like, what the hell is that?
That's the only reason also why I thought it was true. I didn't think like ChatGPT or whatever you use for that to come up with that weird name.
Austin said his dog forgot about playing and became very focused on whatever was in the sand. I thought, oh man, it looks like a bottle of pee.
Yeah. I also thought say that on whatever he finds.
But yeah.
So
and then the last one was the fake. Also, I re-randomized a bunch of times because the first one was Florida town elects possum as mayor, and I was like, yeah. After I just did the last one, there's no way.
Would have got convinced that one.
And then
actually,
and then I was like, and then the next one was time traveling ferrets, and I was like,
yeah,
tell me something realistic. And yeah, I was like, write me a weird fake news stories that sound true. Man discovers a rare legal loophole, and I was like, oh yeah, that works. Oh, don't end recording.
Fair enough.
Stop streaming.
All right,
end recording.
Levi, it's your turn to guess fake.
Oh shit! All right.
I got mine.
I don't want
mine.
any details. I don't want details. I just want headlines.
I actually have good details.
You go first. Yeah.
Okay.
You go first.
No details, just headlines.
First one I have. A Swiss politician was fined for buying pink water pistols online.
Okay.
Pink water pistols?
Yeah.
You said you don't want any details?
No details. Just headlines. That's it. That's all I need to know.
Okay.
That's all I need to know. I already know which one it is, by the way.
One in
Yeah.
50 men believe they can outrun a champion racehorse. New survey reveals.
I can, so that's
Shit,
true.
I can too. Shit.
And third one, mysterious voice on baby monitor leaves family perplexed.
That I got it. I know what I would guess, but
It
You sure you
definitely.
don't want details?
Nope, don't want any details. I'm guessing the baby monitor one is the fake story.
It is. It is indeed.
So the reason I say that is the guy getting fined is very specific of a headline. I don't know why he got fined, but that seems like something that would happen to Swedish people. Just get fined.
This one actually seemed
Mine might be
believable,
obvious,
like,
but
for the this is the most believable one I could get ChatGPT to give me. A family in Cedar Grove, Wisconsin, has been left scratching their heads after hearing an unfamiliar voice speaking through their baby monitor late at night. Jessica and Mark Delaney first noticed the odd occurrence last week when they heard that
I
what
could
sounded
totally
like a man
believe that
whispering
though.
through the voice while their 6-month-old daughter was sleeping. Initially, they assumed it was a glitch or interference. However, the voice continued on different nights, sometimes saying full sentences like, "She's so beautiful," and "Don't be afraid."
Yeah, see,
Like no, I could
I
100%
could
believe that
totally
though.
believe that that's a real thing that could happen. The only reason I'd say that it wouldn't have been just like on a news article is that it would have said police do investigation after,
Yeah,
and that's why I
it
was
would
like,
have been like more.
although
1 in
the
50
statistic of the 1 in 50 men believe that is totally valid. I could do it.
1 in 50 men think they could beat a racehorse in a 100-meter sprint, according to research.
Got it.
I could do
I
it.
got it.
Other
Give me
animals
6
they
months
think
of
that
training.
they could outpace include crocodiles.
Mm.
27. You could outpace a crocodile.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
No, it depends. It depends. It's
Are
a
we on
lunging
land or
out
in
of water
water?
because
Yeah,
you definitely
can if it's lunging out of water.
100%.
If this is like a 100-meter dash, I got it easy peasy.
Another 11% reckon they could outsprint a house cat over 10 meters, even
Oh,
if
easy.
I
even if
could
it
get-
caught them. Up
I
by
could
the
do it in a
100
100-meter dash. I could do a cat in a 100-meter dash. I got it.
I feel like
Women
cat
were
wouldn't
more
be that
likely
bad,
to
right?
admit they took the race to a non-human creature than men. That also makes sense.
Nah, losers.
Nah, they're
Nah, they're pussies. Nah, that's why we're built different. Just like I could totally beat a grizzly bear in a fight, in a hand-to-hand fight.
And the last one, which I haven't even read into at all yet. A Swiss politician was fined for buying pink water pistols online because authorities say the toys violated the country's weapons law. A local newspaper reported. Newspaper, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that.
The newspaper.
the local newspaper.
Mark
People.
People.
Jaisley,
Anyways, moving
a
on.
member of the council in Berks, a town west of Zurich, ordered the water pistols on August through the ultra low cost online retailer Temu for his godchildren as a gift.
Oh my god,
Prosecutors-
a politician uses Timu. Oh god, no, you know what?
Crazy.
No, you know what? That is a real story because it's a real tragedy. Holy
Temu.
fuck.
Yeah.
I don't trust that website. I
Prosecutors
don't trust that website.
pay a fine totaling
Oh, I don't either.
500
Never bought
francs
anything. Never
or
will.
$7,390 for a violation of weapons law, arguing that it applied even though the pistols were imitations because they could be confused for real life firearms due to their appearance,
Oh yes.
despite the color.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh yes, there are so many pink pistols that people just carry around on the street. That's
Well,
crazy.
people do.
Newspaper
They don't
reported
care what color it is.
Isley said he had not been aware of the violation, but accepted the penalty and paid the fine.
See, now that part, that bro is lying. Bro is lying big time. Anyways, Brendan, what are your 2 truths and a lie, or 2 lies and a truth, or 3
Okay,
lies
okay.
and 3 truths?
Okay. Don't worry, guys. I totally have a lie this time. Okay. Let's first start off with this one. Rat plague hits Australia's coastal town, and thousands more wash up on shore.
Okay.
Mummified monkeys' remains were found in luggage at Boston Airport.
Okay.
Oh, those Boston people, you know.
Boston. Gotta park the car.
Giant tortoise wins local marathon, becomes town hero.
Well, I want to believe the tortoise. I want to believe it. And I wonder if the
Mhm.
mummified monkey remains. Those are definitely for a museum. And then the rats. No, that can't be real. Rats don't go in the ocean. That's only for fur fish. That's the fake one.
Is that what you
Yeah, lock it in.
Okay, you knew it was the tortoise one.
Yeah.
You already. I honestly wanted to end. I shouldn't say becomes local hero. I should have just said giant tortoise wins local marathon.
No,
Because
adding
it could have been a tourist marathon.
Oh, true. Yeah. Comes down here. Damn, man.
But no, this literally made 0 sense because you read it and it said a 150 years old tortoise wins. Named Speedy, wins it.
Names.
Over 300 human runners. Okay.
Well, let's say. Oh, excuse me. Let's say got him on a car and ran everyone over, and then backed him across the finish line so that way they didn't actually cross themselves.
What is this for?
All right. Well,
Returns from US
Alright.
from the Republic of Congo
we
was
are
the
at our 50-minute
where
mark,
the-
fellas.
Can we? You want to see this video of all
Yes.
the rats coming up?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let's watch this one.
I want to be part of the Rat
It
Pack.
might be.
Rat King.
I don't know if they're actually. Where is it? This one. Let me lower this volume. because
Rat
it's making
Gang!
me deaf. I don't know. This is
I don't
like
know
in
if
a
you can
bucket,
show
I
it
think.
'cause it's
Oh my god.
But look at
Oh,
all these
shit.
rats.
All right.
This is like in a bucket, I think.
I didn't know that Australia was having a rat infestation, though.
yeah,
did?
rats are.
Yeah. I have read about that recently.
Do you know that there's only like one like territory that's not in like Antarctica or anywhere that doesn't have rats?
Yeah.
And that would be in Canada. I think it's Alberta.
No, I bet they do, but they just say they don't. I bet they do. Lying bastards.
Yeah, the province of Alberta boasts a successful rat program, effectively keeping it largely rat free for over 70 years.
No lats.
And has
How are you supposed to go to the gym then?
rat population.
How are you supposed to go to
No
the gym with
lats.
no lads?
No,
No lats? How are you
no
supposed
lats.
No! This is why we don't go to Canada, people, because you're weird. If you're from Canada.
Small infestations.
It wasn't from
do
for a
occasionally
museum
occur,
apparently.
but
The
That's even
mummified
weirder.
monkeys.
Because like I totally see
Yeah, because
like
the person said it was well, it doesn't say if it was from one, but they also said it was like where did that go? You can finish yours. I'll find what I was looking for.
because a lot of times like
Whoa.
museums will have people travel through with like
Yeah.
Although I don't know if they'd have it be in.
But they also
luggage.
get them checked though.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
no,
it would
they
be a
get it.
check
But it
bag.
said the bag contained dried fish. So no, there was something illegal happening there. By saying it's something different than what it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Well, Gabe, are you gonna close this out, or do you want me to get it?
I can close this out. It
Oh,
will
you sure?
be-
All right, yeah, I'm
Please.
so ready. I'm so ready.
I'm ready.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening, whatever you guys are doing.
We
'cause,
prefer
you know,
watchers.
Podcast, not
Either one.
No.
not necessarily a video thing. If you're driving your car right now, do not veer right and go off of that overpass. I know it's tempting.
I discriminate. I like our watchers better. I like our watchers better.
Or what would be the word? Consuming our content, and have a good one. Next time we'll decide who is exactly hosting. But until then, goodbye.